So the idea came when I bumped into Damo after watching the film Game Changer at the Odeon Cinema in Lincoln. And one of the things for me, we do a lot of the eco stuff. We build houses for the future, and to see the rainforests being decimated to basically rear cattle, to sustain and grow the industry, the cattle industry, just is not sustainable. You use so much more land, so much more water, so much more of everything to get your food from meat than you do if you actually start eating what the animals eat in the first place.
Yeah.
So that's one of the drivers for me, but basically the starting point was health, and I think that's most people's starting point, is you look after yourself, and if it makes you feel good, then why wouldn't you do it? So,
no-brainer, really.
see what happens to those guys out there. They're watching the film, and hopefully they'll all stick with it for 21 days.
Yeah, I think some will find it a bit more difficult than others. A couple of them have kind of weaning themselves off the meat and dairy already, and some of them are still big meat eaters, so it'd be interesting to see how they get on. But they don't even have to think about what they're eating, because obviously we've got the help of Veg-Out, who have sorted the meals out for us, and so they don't even need to think about what they're cooking, just stick it in the microwave and they're done.
Now then, lads.
Now then, how's it going?
I'm Ian, this is Henry, and we are Bosch.
Yeah, we are, and we've heard all about your Newark Town Football Club challenge, where you're going to be going vegan and testing it out.
Now, we run the world's biggest plant-based video channel. It's bosch.tv. If you need any recipes, go check it out.
And we would love to hear how it all goes for you. So tag us in any stories, any Instagram stories, and good luck.
Best of luck, lads. See you later.
So, what you're going to take home is a box 1 and a box 2. So this is all your meals for the next 7 days, and we have developed them to be really nutritionally balanced. They've got all the cooking instructions on, so when you're feeling lazy and can't bother to peel or chop anything, everything's done for you, right down to jacket potatoes that are already baked and fluffed up, so you literally need to pop it in the microwave, zap it, and then it's done. And you've got beans and things to go with it, lots of nice spinach, you've got 2 different curries, you've got a pie and mash, so it's all proper food. It doesn't feel like you're on any kind of restricted diet, and I promise you, you shouldn't be hungry. But if you do find that you want some extra portions of stuff, just load the spinach on and then add some nuts and cashews or walnuts and things like that on. Okay?
I'm really intrigued to see what the results will be after the 21 days, just more so for recovery side. Obviously I've already watched the film, and that's what's got me on board straight away. In terms of the dedication side of it, I'm used to sticking to diets for a long period of time, or different ways of eating, structured regime. So I think I'll find that part fairly easy, sticking to it. I'm just really intrigued to see what those results would be on the recovery side.
I sort of took the decision because you listen to the press about the health, not only the health benefits of being vegan, vegetarian, but also the benefits it has for the planet as well. I think for myself, yeah, I'll find it fairly easy. Like I say, I'm already on board with it a lot of the time. I'd be interested to see what meals they're prepared for us, but I think some of the other lads might struggle listening to what they've had to say. I think they like burger and chips every night and chippy, so I'll see how they get on. They was picking at the food out there and they'd never tried hummus and olives and all sorts, so it's quite funny, really.
I think it's going to be difficult doing this diet, but it's something we're looking forward to be honest with you. I'm one that eats a lot of snacks, so I'm going to have to cut back on a lot of stuff. I'm willing to give it the best shot if it's going to help my performance, help my recovery. This is the reason I'm doing it, because I want to find that out. If it does, who's to say that in the future I'm not going to continue and revert back to it, or even stick with it this time. So yeah, I'm just doing it for mainly recovery and also performance.
To be honest, I think I'll probably struggle to start with, because a lot of the food I eat is meat based or has some sort of meat in it. I don't really know what to expect, that's why I sort of wanted to do it and see if I come out the other side and it's good, then I might change my diet up a little bit. And
change is never easy, but my diet's sort of been the same for sort of the last, I'd probably say 5 or 6 years. I just seem to eat the same thing, and I've always wanted to make a change in my diet. I think the hardest thing for me is the snacks, because what I currently eat at the minute is I eat me breakfast or whatnot. It's the snacking what kills me, because I'll have a Yorkie, or I'll have a Kit Kat, you know, or a biscuit. So that's going to be the biggest problem, just substituting them. But it'll obviously encourage me to swap the Yorkie for maybe like a banana or some cashew nuts, something like that. So,
to be honest, I'm in at the deep end really, because I eat quite a lot of meat. So yeah, I'm expecting to be quite hungry. But I have been told you get all the goodness, all the protein that you need. So hopefully I won't be. No, I don't. I mean, I do eat quite a lot, as well as meat. I do eat quite a lot of food, so obviously I'm quite a big lad. So no, I don't think it's going to be easy. Tough 3 weeks, I think.
Into this challenge now for a week, really enjoying it actually. I'd say the hardest part for me actually is knowing what to eat, because I think I went to Morrison's last week and I was in there for about 2 hours just looking at what sort of foods to have, and yeah, other than that it's going really well. I feel a lot more alert at night, and when I played last Saturday I certainly felt a bit fitter. I'm not sure if that's anything to do with it, right? But yeah, it's so far so good from me.
Finding so far, loving it to be honest. Main thing I miss is probably cheese, but I'm not finding stuff like milk I'm not missing, and meat I'm not really missing. I'm actually loving it. Like, the portion size are smaller, so it's making me feel better myself. I do feel better week in already, but I just want to improve and keep going. But yeah, it's still 2 weeks, it's a long time. It's a change for my body. It's just trying to find the time to push myself even further now. But yeah, no, so far so good, absolutely loving it.
And really getting on with it really well. Feel better, feel sharper, feel more awake, feel less lethargic. It's good to try out different foods. I am missing my meat though, because I am a big meat lover, but a couple more weeks I'm sure that will die down. One thing that I think I'm definitely going to inherit is probably reducing the meat intake from about Thursday time before match days, so that's a positive thing to take from it. So looking forward to the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've been finding it good. I'm enjoying eating the healthy food. The food that's been prepared has been brilliant. I think, personally for me, it's not been difficult to switch to the diet. But the one thing I do find is when you go shopping for the stuff and you're looking for vegan foods in particular, it can be quite expensive. So I think that's the next challenge, to try and sway people to eat that way. Because the vegan treats as such, like the ice creams and the cakes, are a lot more expensive than the other alternatives, the regular stuff.
Yeah, I mean, first few days, it was a struggle. I felt a bit funny for a few days. It's quite a big change. But after the Thursday, got to the Monday morning, I woke up, I felt good. Just feel a lot cleaner, a lot better after my meals and stuff. Although you get full, you don't feel stodgy and packed out. So yeah, it's good. I'm struggling a bit. I'm missing the meat a bit. But no, all in all, not too much hunger. Yeah, getting on good.
My name's Helen Rowe. I'm from Pure Yoga. I was asked to come down 4 weeks ago to do a range of movement tests with the boys, and basically we gave them 9 different poses. We checked the flexibility on those poses. I recorded them, did a little bit of video work on spinal articulation. Went away having given them a sequence to follow for the 4 weeks. and came back tonight just to do some retests, and it seems like it's going really, really well. We tested vegan and non-vegan players, and the vegan guys, they basically had this sequence for the 4 weeks and the other guys didn't. So we've come back, retested both sides, and it seems to be that the vegan guys are moving a little bit better. 4 weeks is quite a short period to actually see drastic changes, but certain poses that I've given them when I was looking at some of the vegan guys, it's certainly shown a difference. I think some of them have maybe lost a little bit of weight, so that helps get their bodies in better positions, but also having them do this sequence for 4 weeks has loosened up all that connective tissue that tightens up. On the whole, I think the flexibility side of things have got a lot better, so very pleased with it, and I hope they continue, and maybe we'll get them to some of the workshops that I plan to do next year.
Okay, it's been 21 days. We're back at the training ground, and hopefully the players are fitter and we'll get the results back in a few days' time.
Nothing but positive feedback so far. A couple of the younger lads have said they want to do it as well, so I've sent them a few recipes and they'll be getting going with it.
I mean, it wasn't just about making the players fitter and sort of getting feedback from that. It's also about just raising awareness about veganism. It was really an experiment for us to see if you switched over 6 players from being meat eaters to being plant eaters in 21 days, you know, how would they react to it and how would they feel? And is it something actually that is easy for people to do? And hopefully the feedback from the guys that have done it will show that if they get the right information, then it's something that most of us can do quite easily. So one of the things we're going to do in our home of the future in Collingham, off the back of this, we're going to decide whether that home is going to be a plant-based home or a meat eater's home. And I'm guessing if everything we've heard over the last 21 days is going to push us down the route of making the house of the future a vegan home.
Yeah, so I've just undertaken the 21-day challenge. It was really good, enjoyed it. I want to say thanks to everyone that paid for it and gave me the opportunity to do it firstly. That was brilliant, and yeah, I'm going to carry it on. I think I really enjoyed it. I feel better for it. I feel like I've got more energy. I feel better in myself. I used to get a bit tired at night, so honestly the change is unreal, and everything from stomach, everything. I used to get quite bad acid reflux as well. That's completely gone. I'm definitely going to carry it on to the best of my abilities. It's going to be hard to go completely. I mean, vegan, the term vegan is you cut everything animal based out. I think what I'll be doing is just going plant based on the food. I'm definitely going to change my diet for good. I think Christmas dinner's I'm going to have to eat some turkey then, unfortunately, but yeah, it's been really good. Enjoyed it.
So I've just finished the 21-day plant-based diet. I must say that the results I felt personally have been very positive. I felt that not only in work life but football related as well, I found that the results have been very positive. I felt better on the football pitch, I felt more looser in the way of my movements, certainly playing in goal. But I felt that as well on my work life, travelling on a day-to-day basis, I feel more awake and better. So by doing that, I'm still going to be sticking to the meats that I have and some of the animal-based products, so like eggs, etc. But I found that with the results on the football pitch, I will be sort of restricting down the meat intake, animal-based products from sort of a Thursday onwards till Saturday, just because I felt the results were beneficial. I'll just be bringing the element of veganism to the football pitch. But I found the results have been really positive. Veg-Out Lincoln supplied the foods, made the food very tasty, some great delicious meals that I thought that wouldn't be meat-free, and were also tasty as well. So yeah, great results, really positive from my front, so thanks for everything.